today we're going to be learning how to trim your dog's nails. We're going to give you some quick tips and hopefully some good tools that will make the experience both positive and comfortable for you and your pet. So before trimming our dog's nails, we're going to have a quick anatomy lesson so that we can learn what the nail is composed of so that you can feel comfortable and confident when trimming your dog's nails. Now if you look at this picture that we have up here, you can clearly see the nail. But what we're really looking for is what's inside the nail, which is the quick. The quick is full of blood vessels. So if you mistakenly hit the quick when you're cutting the nail, it will bleed a little bit. So we want to make sure to avoid that area. Right here is a cutting line for the nail. So when the nail hits the point of curvature is usually the best place to cut the nail back. But if this is your first time trimming nails, we're going to show you a method of slowly trimming back the nails so that you know what to look for, so that you feel confident enough to cut them and will hopefully not hit that quick. So before trimming our dog's nails, we want to make sure that we have the proper equipment and tools available to us. The first thing that we want to get is a good set of nail trimmers, and we also want to have some styptic powder available. In this case, we have Quick Stop to look at. So first thing we're going to do is look at nail trimmers. You want to have like a heavy-duty set of nail trimmers available to you. The other type of nail trimmers that are on the market that we don't necessarily suggest but you may have are the guillotine nail trimmers. If you can see, they have a blade that goes up and cuts the nail. We don't recommend these if the blade is extremely dull, because if it is, it can really crush that nail and be traumatic to the dog when you are trimming the nails. So we suggest using the heavy-duty set over the guillotine nail trimmers. The other thing that we do have here is the styptic powder. Like I said, we have Quick Stop here. It is a powder that you get out. It's always good to have it ready and set aside just in case you mistakenly do hit the quick. And if you do, you can take a small amount onto your finger of the powder and you're just going to place it on the dog's nail and apply a small amount of pressure, and hopefully that should stop the bleeding in a couple minutes. Okay, so now we're ready to trim our dog's nails. Usually I advise owners, if they're coming in for a nail trimming at our clinic, to get their dogs, especially if they're hyper or they're excitable, take them on a long walk, make sure that they're as relaxed and calm and sedate as possible. So this is Mikey. He's pretty happy and relaxed. Hey, sweetheart. So Mikey is going to be our star for today. Basically, Meg is also here. She's going to be holding Mikey. It's always good to have a restrainer or someone there to just keep an eye on your pet to make sure he or she stays as calm and relaxed as possible throughout the process. So we're ready to start our nail trim because Mikey's nice and relaxed. And this is also a good time to point out, if when you do go to trim your dog's nails, your dog becomes extremely excitable or aggressive or angry in any type of way, or you get nervous yourself, that's always the best time. The best thing to do is stop and make sure that you call your local groomer or you call your veterinarian to do the nails. We never advise doing nails on a dog that's extremely excitable or hyper, or that could be in some way aggressive towards you. Okay, so now that Mikey's nice and relaxed, we're ready to start trimming his nails. I just want to point out to you, if I can, that you can actually see the quick through his nails. That whole pink section of his nail is all quick. So we're not going to be able to trim too much on Mikey. So I'm going to show you again how to just trim a little bit at a time. And what we're going to be looking for is the edge of the quick. Okay, so let's give a first cut and let's see if I can find that for you. Okay, and his nails are quite short, so we don't need to go very far. On that one trim, you can see in the center here this pinkish black dot that's a little bit waxy in appearance. That's the edge of the quick. So if I cut any further, I know that I run the risk of hitting his quick and making him bleed. So I'm going to stop right there and move on to my next nail. Okay, I made that first cut. I don't see much at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and make my second cut. Again, just trimming off a little bit at a time. Okay, and there we go again. You see that pink and almost black in appearance, waxy center dot, and that lets me know that that's right on the edge of the quick, so I don't want to cut any further. And you're just going to go to each nail and do the same thing. Small clips at a time. Again, I didn't have to do more than one clip on this nail, and I see that edge of the quick again, so I'm going to avoid cutting any more. When trimming your dog's nails, you also want to make sure that you do trim the dew claws, which sometimes can be hidden by fur. They're usually located on the sides of your dog's paws at the front, and they can also be located in the rear feet as well. So you just want to make sure that you get those nails trimmed down so that they don't become overgrown. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope that this was informational and helpful to you, and that it will help you feel more comfortable and confident in trimming your dog's nails.